Well, I work out in Maynooth. I teach in the university, and that's a 2-hour-ish commute out there. And I will put my headphones in, but I won't put anything on, because people will then speak more openly if they think that you're not listening. But
and you get the gossip.
I love
the eavesdropping.
I love hearing conversations. And I heard a bunch of teenage lads talking about the upcoming Repeal the Eighth referendum, and how they'd been at a house party the night before and had watched one of their mates debate some board into the ground about it. He was anti-choice and she was pro-choice.
Really?
And they just thought it was gas that this guy had like argued this young woman into the ground about something that will probably never affect him.
Yeah.
And they were treating it as a
Might do.
spectator thought. And there's 3 of them, and one was was pro-choice and the other 2 weren't, and it was very worrying to hear. It was very, very stressful. But again, if I had my headphones in, I wouldn't have had that realization.
What age were they roughly?
Sort of 18, 19 looking.
Really?
And that demographic is not that I don't think they're going to vote, but they're a demographic that I would be worried about, because even on the warm side of it, often they don't feel like they should have a say.
I'd be the opposite. I think they would be their demographic would be more likely to vote to repeal.
I really would hope so. Well, if they vote at all.
So,
and also it doesn't help that the referendum is on the same day as Life Festival, which is 30,000 young people.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so votes then yokes. I hope it's the campaign towards it.
Can they set up a travelling voting booth up there?
I don't know.
Do you have to be in your constituency?
You have to be in your
vote,
constituency, so I think it's a go and vote before you go to the set, I think is the hope. But it's hard to tell. I'm optimistic, but it's hard to tell. And these lads, the really interesting thing that one of the lads on the train said was that they the only thing worse than the diehard Christians are the fucking feminists. And it was nearly one wrong feminist would push them into the other side nearly.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The idea that they were just so sick of it.
But then we can make that mistake on our side as well. I think that's someone who's of their age and is saying those things is representative.
I hope not. I really hope not.